day the next. So good progress yesterday. We are now up to the window levels. Yellow mark marks the centre point of the window at the front here. Got 2 blocks placed either side. Be 1.2 metres decided as the best place. And same this side. Second one, yellow point. What we have found is due to the, for whatever reason, quite sure why, but we didn't get the length of the pond quite right to what we originally measured to the corners. So what you can see is the bottom drain is ever so slightly out. It's probably, well, as I have it out, it's probably about 3 or 4 inches out. And not bang in the middle on this direction. On the other direction, it's bang on. So that's where the pond should probably have an extra 20 centimetres to the right. I'll blame everyone else that one, not me. I don't get anything wrong, ever. Filter pit will start taking shape hopefully today. Cutting some pipes for the mid-returns here. And LED lights will go on. You can see there's some mark right where my head shadow is. There'll be an LED light there, there, and there to shine across the windows. And hopefully we'll get something above it at one point in the future, but that will do us for now. So hoping to get a good couple runs on today. That would be good. And we'll start seeing the proper height and where we want to actually finish off. I know we're going to have to come up at least 4 high than what we currently are. That would be the bare minimum, but it might come up to 6 high, I think. So we'll see. All right, guys, speak to you at the end of the day.
Let's roll the time lapse. We're on day 16 by my calculations, guys. So we're back onto the blocks. What can I say? It won't be all blocks, so I'll do a little snippet video in a minute or so of us starting the filter pit. So that's probably the big news today, is getting that filter pit started. But this morning, more of the thing is just to complete this first row of where the windows are. It will really start giving us an idea of what that's going to be like. So very much looking forward to that to be complete. Weather's still holding out on us. It's actually a very nice day. Probably again now even hotter. As far as material wise, we're doing pretty well. We still have lots of blocks left and a reasonable amount of sand, cement, maybe a little short of. Order another couple of bags for that to come in. You can see now at the back I've got a pipe there. It's 2-inch pipe. This is going to be used as a return to the pond sort of mid-water, so useful during the winter months for sure.
This is the first filter block. Had to have a few adjustments. Got angles and stuff from the floor, so
right, I hope this one's going to stay on.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to film and help is difficult. Look at that, that is perfection. You've got the pipe one side and right next to the drain the other. Couldn't ask for better for that. And even got a pile there, George, just to help you. Brilliant. All as planned.
One I made earlier.
Yeah.
But can you see it back there?
So that will cut all that off in the end.
Get on. Get on here.
perfect that. Just the bit which got broken off, don't need to repair it. Lovely.
Yep.
Need to stuff a little bit down that hole there we got as well at some point. Just where the concrete didn't quite get in. The corner there. Alright, anyway, well, we'll carry on with this. And hopefully we'll have a nice row around the filter pit.
Back over to the time lapse now. You see me working on that filter pit on either end. Much different actually working on blocks now when they're on their side, which is actually more the traditional way of laying them for buildings and so forth. We've obviously laid them flat for the extra support that gives the construction of the pond. Can I just say, never lay them on their side for a pond. It just won't take the weight. If you've got to do that, you then got to have two walls and tie them in together. So you might as well just lay them flat. That's what I would recommend. Because the filter pit base is all higgledy-piggledy, thanks to the concrete, it's making it very difficult even to get the first row in. Again, like we experienced doing the main pond, first row was the most difficult, finding the right levels. Just to say on the pipe work is the pipe is all pressure pipe. I would thoroughly recommend that. It gives you much more peace of mind during the winter months to stop, if there's anything gets frozen or anything gets, dropped on, they're going to take that much more punishment. And the cost is pretty negligible between the two lots. So if you're spending this amount of money on a pond anyway, I would definitely recommend going for pressurized pipe. Got a long board there at the back trying to help me keep the level. Even the grass wasn't cut perfectly straight, so I was having to dig out more again. I thought I'd finish the digging, but no, there's still a little bit more. Always seems to carry on. Taking away the last bit of the DPC and digging up some of the soil we're left behind there to stop it from killing all the grass. Those little jobs that needed to be done. We're just coming up to complete the second course for the day. We're definitely speeding up, considering also we started some of the filter pit wall as well, which is great, because it has felt like each day has dragged on, just laying block after block after block. So yeah, onto that third course now. You can start to get an idea of the window sizes. See the return where I am at the back of the pond now. Quite easily, that hole for the pipe to go through. We built that in rather than cut it. We could have cut a hole through, but we thought we'd just make it into the block work. Look at that, that's Larose now looking pretty good on the front. Definitely gonna get a record amount in today. It's beginning to get a bit late in the evening, but it's still nice and sunny this time of year. Ducks are coming around for their evening wander around. If you like this video, guys, please like and subscribe. Ask any questions in the comments. I really appreciate that. Share with your friends. Please let us know if you think we can do anything better. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.